chance to find. The road gets tough, but we keep the pace. Every fall just brings a brighter place. Hold on, the light is coming near. Every heartbeat whispers, there's nothing to fear. Life is awake, and we learn to ride with hope in our hands and love as our guide. We can change, we can grow through every high, through every low. The world turns, and so do we. Positivity is the key. Mountains to climb, rivers to cross. Every ending isn't really a loss. The future waits for those who believe. The more we give, the more we receive. Even the night can't hide the stars. Every scar is proof of who we are. Hold on, the light is coming near. Every heartbeat whispers, there's nothing to fear. Life is a wave, and we learn to ride with hope in our hands and love as our guide. We can change, we can grow through every high, through every low. The world turns, and so do we. Positivity is the key. Open your eyes, see the colors shine. Every moment is yours, every mountain you climb. The past is behind, the future is bright. Take a deep breath, step into the light. Hold on, the light is coming near. Every heartbeat whispers, there's nothing to fear. Life is a wave, and we learn to ride with hope in our hands and love as our guide. We can change, we can grow through every high, through every low. pressure turning pain into heat. Move your body, cross that line, one more push, one more time when the world fades out and it's just heartbeat. Move your body till your fear retreats. This ain't about perfect, this ain't about
a flame, and suddenly I'm not the same. I built a world I could defend, but now I'm wondering where it ends. Lines I drew in the sand are washing out beneath your hand. Bend my rules, break my spine, cross the lines I drew in time. I gave my guard, I gave my pride, for just one touch I set aside all the walls I swore I'd keep. I'm sinking in, I'm running deep. Bend my heart, bend my will, I give my principles, I bend them still. The night is quiet, the night is long. Every right turns into wrong. I thought I knew who I could be, but you're rewriting the map of me. Every vow I swore before seems empty on this trembling floor. I fight the pull, I fight the fight, but every spark feeds my desire. I drew the lines, I drew the walls. I never thought that one could fall, but now I see your shadow near, and every freak that I held disappears. Bend my rules, break my spine, cross the lines I drew in time. I gave my guard, I gave my pride, for just one touch I set aside all the walls I swore I'd keep. I'm sinking in, I'm running deep. Bend my heart, bend my will, I give my principles, I bend them still. I never thought I'd compromise, never thought I'd lose my mind, but the line between wrong and right fades when you're holding me tonight. Bend my rules, break my spine, cross the lines I drew in time. I gave my guard, I gave my pride, for just one touch I set aside all the walls I swore I'd keep. I'm sinking in, I'm running deep. Bend my heart, bend my will, I give my principles, I bend them still. I bend, I fall, I lose it all. I give my principles, I bend them all.
Here we sat on the way to yesterday. Let the echoes fade, let them drift away. Every wrong turn led me here somehow. I'm breathing in the moment now. I was standing in the wreckage of my past, found a spark that still could last. This is a restart, a brand new life, new chances, written in the light. I'm done running from who I've been. I'm stepping out, I'm all in. Hands up high, I see the sign. The future's finally mine. This is a restart, a brand new day. I choose hope, I choose the way. I was lost, now I'm awake. Everything is mine to make. This is a restart. Open eyes, clear blue skies, no more goodbyes. New life, new heart, new start. Today I'm not waiting, I'm on my
second, I master my mind. Limits get louder right before they crack. That's the sound of the weak trying to pull you back. Sweat on the floor, focus like tide. This is how you win when no one's inside. Break your bones, but not the frame. Stay disciplined when no one's tamed. Where the easy way starts, calling your phone. Break your bones,
secrets on my skin. Warm drops like whispers I couldn't outrun. The streets were mirrors of a younger me. All my reflections, learning how to be free. Your name was thunder in the back of my mind, rolling in slowly, then crossing the line. I try to stay dry from the things that I feel, but the clouds broke open, nothing to conceal. I built my walls out of dust and delay, but dust doesn't stand when the water finds its way. You're the summer rain on my open hands, falling through all my understand. Not a storm that destroys, not a flood that remains, just a soft kind of truth. You're my summer rain. You don't drown my fire, you teach it to breathe. You don't take my light, you make it believe. Every dry old fear just washes away in the quiet, slow rhythm of summer rain. We were sidewalks and silence, heat in the air, promises melting, heavy and bare. I was a drought pretending I'm strong. You were the answer, I'd waited too long. Your laughter felt like a sudden release, cooling the war that is red. The city keeps your shadow in the places we never said. I fold the letter carefully and put it where it belongs, not as a question anymore, just proof we weren't wrong.
Slam like thunder in the hall. Your name carved small behind the gym wall. Cassettes rewound on borrowed time. Sunburned days, your hand in mine. Bell rings fade into the heat. Sidewalk chalk under our feet. Every laugh felt evergreen, like we knew what forever means. Take me back to that one night. Radio low, street out of sight. Windows down, the world stood still. Heartbeats louder than our will. If I close my eyes, I'm there again. Young and certain, just pretending. We were more than passing years. We were fearless. Summer rain on a bus stop bench. Cheap cologne and your jacket scent. Late night calls, whispering plans, writing futures in the sand. Fireflies in the baseball field. Promises we thought were sealed. Every moment out of reach. Now it hums inside the beat. Take me back to that one night. City breathing soft and bright. Hands on time, refusing change. Every kiss a secret page. If I close my eyes, I'm there again. Skipping stones on might have beens. We were more than passing years. We were fearless. Years roll on like endless roads. Different hearts, different homes. But somewhere in the after dark, your laugh still sparks my spark. Clock ticks slow in memory. It makes you cry out what we used to be. Take me back just one last time. Before the lines were clearly drawn. Before we learned how things could end. When love felt infinite. If I close my eyes, I'm there again. That night lives under my skin.
corner of my mind, faded like a photograph left in the light. Your voice is a whisper I almost recall, like echoes in rooms that don't answer my calls. I reach for the feeling, it slips through my hands like smoke in the air, like grains of sand. Every memory's breaking, every color goes gray. I'm scared of the night when you fade away. I fight for the fragments, I cling to the pain. If I lose the hurt, do I lose your name? If I stop remembering who we were, do I disappear with you, word by word? I'm losing pieces of who I used to be, trying to hold on to broken memories. I built you a home inside my head, but the walls keep falling, the pictures are dead. I don't wanna forget, but I can't stay frozen. Some things are kept, but most are stolen. I'm drowning in time and the weight of the truth. I'm trying to hold on, but I have to let you go too. I see your face in strangers I pass, in shattered reflections and broken glass. Your laugh lives somewhere in my chest, like a ghost that won't let my heart rest. I replay moments I can't control, like a scratched old record in my soul. But every rewind just tears me apart, 'cause the more I remember, the less that's left to hold. If love is a memory, what happens when it fades? If time is a thief, what's left that it can't take? I'm scared of the silence that comes with the truth, that forgetting you might be losing me too. I'm losing pieces of who I used to be, trying to hold on to broken memories. I built you a home inside my head, but the walls keep falling, the pictures are dead. I don't wanna forget, but I can't stay frozen. Some things are kept, but most are stolen. I'm drowning in time and the weight of the truth. I'm trying to hold on, but I have to let you go too. Maybe love isn't meant to survive in perfect detail, in perfect light. Maybe it's meant to change its form from something alive to something gone. I don't wanna erase you from my past, but I can't keep living in what didn't last. So I'll keep your name, not the pain. Keep the lesson, lose the chain. I'm losing pieces
was before all of this. But even prisons crumble with time. Even darkness can learn to shine. Even hearts that forgot how to be. Still remember the sound of freedom's feet. I'm locked down in a prison of my feelings, but I feel the cracks, I feel the ceiling. These walls are shaking, these chains are weak. My fear is loud, but my hope still speaks. I'm done doing time in my own mind, done serving pain for invisible crimes. No more silence, no more plea. I'm breaking the bars, I'm setting me free. No more cages, no more chains, no more living inside my pain, setting me free. I used to call your silence peace, called your distance needing space. I turned red flags into excuses just to keep you in this place. I read your lies in softer light so I wouldn't feel the burn. I bent the truth to fit your shape and called it love, but never learned. I blurred my vision on purpose, closed my eyes to what was there. But denial's just a comfort lie you tell yourself when you're scared. Now I'm seeing crystal clear. Every word, every tear, every promise that was hollow, every forever fueled by fear. The truth hurts more than the lie, but it's the first thing that feels real. I don't hate you, I just can't stay blind. Now I'm seeing crystal clear. You love the version I pretended, not the person that I am. You held my hand but not my heart. You never tried to understand. I gave you chances you didn't earn, forgiveness you didn't deserve. I kept rebuilding broken trust while you just watched it burn. I was loyal to a future that you never even planned. I was fighting for us alone with only hope in my hands. Now I'm seeing crystal clear. Every word, every tear, every promise that was hollow, every forever fueled by fear. The truth hurts more than the lie, but it's the first thing that feels real. I don't hate you, I just can't stay blind. Now I'm seeing crystal clear. truth, you lose yourself.